We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Roy Hobbs, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Justin Wood, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
First offering on its way.
First pitch, 7:06.
0-1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So coming to the plate, Lindsey Berg. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, MLBThe, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes. Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Row, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there, below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
So now to the plate, Roy Hobbs. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Fouled off. A 1-1.
Back out. Ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Ready with the 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Kevin Reyes, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Berg, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals 0. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ryan Smiley, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Elvis Franco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hops this one up, and this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Now to the plate, Adam Greenberg, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground, left side, and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Freddie Santiago. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runners are at first and second with one away. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And not in time as the run scores.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Into the box, Ryan Buckner, and as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in.
You know, his last 10 games, Dero, he's averaging over an RBI a game. So if he keeps this up, he might very well win that title.
Yeah, bottom line for the pitcher today, if he wants to keep this guy from driving in any more runs, he's got to get the guys out in front of him.
He's set. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Runners are at second and third with one down. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Julian Perez.
Standing in, Julian Perez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Second and third, 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
1-2. Here it is. Sent toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. The Next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Hoff, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Monty Holly. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box now, George Pena. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed, because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. At the plate, Isaac Pineda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The catcher, Isaac Pineda.
Now the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
2 balls and a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
All even now, 2-2. Line, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on.
Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So striding forward now, Travis James, as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. He's set and the pitch. Too low, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Outside and low, 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
The pitcher, Justin Wood, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
This one's flared off to the right side. Hobbs has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Batter number 8, shortstop, Elvis Franco.
Stepping into the box, Elvis Franco, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The left fielder, number 24, Adam Greenberg.
Now at the plate, Adam Greenberg. He reached on a single in his first try. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The set and the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The set and the 2-1. Now a move over to first, back in standing. The set and the 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Here's the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the third out. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Leading off the inning, Chris Ochoa, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Hit hard but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Striding into the box, Ryan Smiley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Standing in now, Marco Huerta, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, J.C. Embry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And there's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. At the plate, Freddie Santiago. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Santiago is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Buckner.
To the plate now, Ryan Buckner, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And that is off the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Second baseman, Julian Perez.
Into the box, Julian Perez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Line to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
And after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
At the plate now, Pineda, 1-0 the count. One and 0 count. The pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they're up 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Lindsey Berg. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting. Right
So with the
fielder.
fly out there coming on the
Roy.
fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Stepping in, Roy Haas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The first baseman, number 8, Kevin Reyes.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Reyes. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2-2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Fastball just inside. The 3-2 pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
So now to the plate,
Now
Tommy
back,
Hoff.
the center fielder,
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the third baseman, Travis James.
The third baseman, Travis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In now, Justin Wood, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Berg over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Elvis Franco.
Now at the plate, Elvis Franco, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the pitch. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Monty Holly. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
One ball, 2
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Up next to the Cardinals, the catcher, Huerta.
Stepping up now, George Pena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
One and two. Here it comes. Good hard splitter, but it misses. 2-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Chris Ochoa. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Shane Moeller is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 12, Shane Moeller.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Adam Greenberg.
Adam Greenberg.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Ochoa has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
At the plate, J.C. Embry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
One out, nobody on. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Now at the plate, Freddie Santiago. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. In the air to right center. Center fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One left for the Cubs. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Adrian Moda will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 31, Adrian Moda.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 268 the average for him coming in. 21 homers and 69 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 30, Marco Huerta.
Coming to the plate now, Marco Huerta. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Now back
into the box now, Lindsey Berg. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 18, Roy.
So stepping in, Roy Hobbs. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. High chopper to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Through 5 1/2. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Luis Silva enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For St. Louis, number 28, Luis Silva.
Ready for another shot now, Julian Perez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Standing in now, Isaac Pineda. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Travis James. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Silva has registered just under 110 innings on the mound and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Jesse Padilla will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. A ball and no strikes. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now that's popped up, and oh, he can't rein it in. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Elvis Franco, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Reyes is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Stepping in, Adam Greenberg. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swinging a looper to left. In comes the left fielder, but he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. 1 run scores. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
You know, D-Row, you know you've been a pretty productive player when you can collect 500 runs batted in your career. That with that base hit right there, that's RBI number 500.
Yeah, it's a testament not only to this guy's talent, but his work ethic. The ability to stay healthy, stay on the field, and be productive. 500 RBIs is a lot of runs batted.
Bob Neff takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. To the plate now, J.C. Embry popped him up. Berg in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Now batting, Freddie Santiago. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First delivery to him on the way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Three runs already home here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals 2. Jackson Espinoza is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Kevin Reyes.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy
a dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
So now to the plate, Tommy Hoff, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. No hits to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Monty Holly, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Redbirds down quietly. Still down by a count of 4-2. Marco Lopez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 15, Marco Lopez.
Ryan Buckner will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Buckner.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
3-0 to him now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready once again, Julian Perez. First pitch of the at-bat. He's running in the dirt, and now let's see. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. The 0-1 pitch. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So digging in now, Pineda. First pitch on its way. One out and a runner on second base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hobbs is there and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis James.
Into the box now, Travis James. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Eric Robertson.
Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Luke Little has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, Luke Little.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, George Pena. First delivery to him on the way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball that now.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Chris Ochoa. First pitch on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Right on the corner, 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Eric Crocker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Cardinals, number 29, Eric Crocker.
Fastball well outside. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 5 homers and 14 driven in. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
A 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Fouled away. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Marco Huerta.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Ball match outside.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Ronnie Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27, Ronnie Smith.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Elvis Franco.
Elvis Franco.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 24, Adam Greenberg.
Now at the plate, Adam Greenberg, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
The count is 1-2. Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And he got him.
The right fielder, number 7.
Striding in once again, J.C. Embry. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Henry Thomas takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 1, Henry Thomas.
Digging in now, Lindsey Berg. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Thomas hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2028 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish. While you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast, he didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Stepping into the box, Roy Hobbs. Held hitless in this one so far, but he looks to be in good position to cap off the year with more home runs than anybody else in the league.
But I think he'd like to have a good AB right here. He's hitless on the day. He hasn't looked good at the plate. I'd like to see him stay back and drive something back up the middle.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Nobody out, runner on first. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A bare hand for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Reyes, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him, and that's in there for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Man, this guy deserves all the hype and pub that he gets. He just earned his 60th save of the year. That's incredible, no matter how you slice it.
4-2 the final score tonight. Chicago rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Justin Wood records win number 16 on the season. Henry Thomas hammers down the save, his league best 60th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball.